All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're at in the world today. I want to say welcome. And, you know, the presentation I'm going to do today, we call it the Get To. If you're brand new on the call today, my name is David Manning. I am the CEO of Xstream Travel, and I'm excited. That's an understatement considering what all we're going through right now throughout the United States and the world. It's a unique time, but guys. I just want to tell you that, believe it or not, I kind of, as you can see, I live kind of out into a lot of trees and woods on about 8 acres. And so, believe it or not, I get my best internet on the back porch. And today it's quiet. And I thought, I'll do it from back here. Everybody gets excited about Ibuumerang presentations because since I've set up, I've got some cows way off to the distance over here. I got a donkey making distance. The Blue Angels just flew over in their jets, as appreciation to the first line defense out here, the doctors and the nurses. So, hey, guys, it's going to be exciting, and hopefully we'll keep everybody else quiet except for what you're hearing. So let's jump right in here today. I got a great presentation for you. So let's, if I can get over here to where the presentation is, let me stop the share and then jump back on here and share the screen one more time. There we go. All right, let's pull it up. All right. So guys, we're going to talk today about Ibuumerang. I want to, let me click on this and get it singled out here. This is a disclaimer. You may want to make a copy of it. You can take a picture of it with your iPhone or your Android. I'm going to talk some numbers today. I'm going to talk a great opportunity, but I'm also going to talk, how you can achieve some different levels of maybe some goals you want to set, maybe some extra income, part-time income, full-time income. Will it happen for everyone? No. It all depends on the effort you put in, the work you put in. But I can tell you, the opportunity is here, and we have a lot of people having huge success, especially right now during what we're going on. Wouldn't it be nice to know you've got a check coming after you've gone out and built what we're going to talk about, a residual income? It's hard to believe now as I look, we're in May, and literally, so we're talking about 14 months ago, I sat down with Holton Buggs, the CEO and founder of Ibuumerang. You're going to hear more about Holton in this. We call him HB, so that's what I'm going to refer to him as. But gosh, it doesn't seem like 14 months ago when we had that first meeting in Houston, and he got a chance to see what Xstream Travel has put together as far as our platform and what you're going to hear about today. But since then, guys, it has been a whirlwind. It has been, 1, super exciting. 2, it has been a lot of fun. 3, it has been bonding. It has been success stories. It has been literally changing lives already around the world. We're in over 150 countries out there, and we're talking less than 14 months. So the one thing I liked about meeting with HB was he had a great point. It's time for network marketing to evolve. And when I say that, any business in today's world, I don't care what it is. Nowadays, you have to have first-class consumer experiences. And when I say that, your customer, man, you got to be able to take care of them like that because they're used to it with Amazon and Facebook and different companies out there. As they evolved over the years, the one thing that's really evolved is first-class consumer experience. The other thing is what we've done to help network marketing evolve. When have you ever heard this statement? Success without selling. Well, that's what our ambassadors, when you get started with Ibuumerang, you're an ambassador. And we have so many out there right now having success, but guess what? They're not having to sell. And they're definitely not having to sell. Normally, you have to sell, if this was the product right here, this iPhone, and it cost me $10, I'd have to sell it for 120. So I had to have that big markup. Not anymore. Not only is there no markup here, there's savings. The other thing is, guys, and I love this picture right here, because I don't think anything shows how evolve has happened in business when you look at taxis. Now think about a few years ago. Now, before I got into network marketing, I was in the wrestling business and promoted all over the world. Handled everything for the Von Erichs. So I traveled a lot. And everywhere I went, guess what I had to climb into? A taxi. And most of them didn't look as good as these taxis. Some of them, the windows wouldn't roll up, the heaters didn't work, the air conditioning didn't work, the smell was bad. Well, look how it's evolved today, because now rideshare is here. People are either calling Lyft, or they're calling Uber, or they're calling Vibe, which you're going to hear about, but let's hold back on that right now. But look how that business evolved, and taxis are moving to the side. Another one is Blockbuster. Think about it. When Blockbuster first hit the market, everybody, it was a rave. Oh, I got to go get a tape. I can rent it for 2 or 3 days. If I'm late, oh, I just pay a little penalty. But then along come the red box, where you could literally, at almost all the convenience stores, the Walgreens, CVS, you could go up and like a vending machine and get a movie. Well, now it's evolved to where you just turn on your TV and you can get any movie you want. You just click down through it, look at it, and get it on demand. Netflix. And look what's happened to Blockbuster, gone. So when we talk about evolving, guys, the biggest thing is we're in an era where you've got to have 1, top technology, 2, top leadership, which you're going to hear about, 3, ways for your customers to be satisfied, get the what solutions or results they're looking for, and you got to have technology that helps your ambassadors succeed. Here, hey, this is the man himself, HB, Holton Buggs, guys. He's the CEO, the chairman. Look, I love his story, because a lot of people, when you hear about Holton Buggs in today's world, you just hear all of the success stories, all of what he's done. But let me tell you, it didn't start out that way. He's one of the people, just like many people on this Zoom today, he could have quit so easy. He could have said, this is just not working, man. And guess what he'd have missed out on? Millions and millions of dollars. Look at his first 7 years. He never made over $500 a month. And guys, let me tell you, when you're in a role like HB plays, even as a rep back then, I guarantee you, he was doing meetings in different towns, different cities, trying to get his business going. You think $500 a month will cover all that? No way. But he hung in there. And then in 97, between 97 and 2009, he developed a system, guys. He developed a formula to help people achieve success. And through that, from 2009 on, guys, he's broke just about every record in networking. Why? He's created a way to duplicate his efforts, to duplicate his system throughout the organization for the people that lock in and want to use it. The sky's the limit for them. They just got to be teachable. And through that, record-breaking earnings and sales in the last 10 years, that's what Holton's done. But here is the key statement. He has supported over 45 people to earning over $1 million. What a statement. And then in March of 2019, as I said, he founded Ibuumerang. This is our leadership team. We've already talked about Holton. Hey, this is Terrence Gray. He's the VP of operations, guys. I think the guy's a robot because he never sleeps. I see him either helping out on customer service, or helping out on calls, or helping with anything that's out there going on, showing up at meetings. Then you got Mark Kitcart, guys. Look at this presentation. We came out of the gate. I'm talking about back in March when we first did a pre-launch. We already had presentations up that looked this good in several languages. Show me a company that's done that. Everything we put out is crystal clear, clean, looks great. The brand is great. And it all goes to the efforts and everything that Mark Kitcart puts forth. Myself, the CEO of Xstream Travel. Then you got Peter Hirsch. He's our chief giving officer with our Boom Foundation, but he's also a best-selling author numerous times. He's a lawyer. He's a pastor, phenomenal teacher, trainer in network marketing, successful networker, and he's a great friend. Matter of fact, he made as Holton puts it, he was the hinge on the door that brought me and HB together. Then you got Edwin Haynes, guys. A lot of companies out there, you'll hear about master distributors, this, that. We call him the global master ambassador. And I'm going to tell you, I've been around the industry. I got started back in late 1989. I've been a consultant in the industry for 6 years. I've been a top money earner. I've had huge success. I've been a master distributor. Sometimes it's not fun because you're where everybody goes to. But this gentleman, Edwin Haynes, guys, hey, I bow down to him because I've never seen a better leader in the field that makes, yeah, he's making a lot of money, but he's always available. He's helping people. Let me rephrase that. He's helping the people that want to put forth the effort. In this business, you got to focus your time frame on who really wants to work, who really wants to hit those goals, who wants to rank up. Edwin's the man when it comes to that. Then you got Lori Spears. Lori's been with me, gosh, over 10 years. She's my director of travel here at Xstream Travel. And God, she knows the industry in and out with travel. She's been a virtuoso salesman. Guys, we sit on the board of Carnival, CLIA, Royal Caribbean, as far as being consultants, being advisors. CLIA, I literally spoke in Washington, D.C. for CLIA at a caucus about the cruise industry. So guys, this leadership team is second to none in any business, not just network marketing. How will we bring this vision to the world, guys? Well, it starts with the PRIB, Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Now, I want you to remember that statement, Perpetual Residual Income Builder. Hey, just remember the PRIB, because this is what helped us evolve. This is what created where our ambassadors do not have to sell. In the world today, here's what the PRIB brings to the table, guys, and here's what you have to have for your ambassadors and your customers: data analytics, AI, guys. Let me tell you, probably about 8 months ago, I was at Holton's house there in Houston, and we had one of the top AI companies come in and show us a presentation. I have to be honest, it was scary, man, the things they know about what's going on. If you're making a statement on social media, communication, guys, let me tell you, they can put in a keyword and find out when you said it, where you said it, was it negative, was it positive? And Holton is investing in that world because, guys, let me tell you, AI, look at Alexa, look at Google. It's the future of finding out what people want and what people need. And that's going to be to the success here of why you don't have to sell. We do the upselling. We do the marketing for you once you get started and once you create your customer. You just open the door, we take it from there. What happens with the PRIB, guys? It's going to help with the follow-up, the upselling, the orientation training, everything that you need to get your ambassadors into business, everything you need to take care of your customer. Now, the front door to the PRIB, guys, it's always going to be travel. You're going to hear why in a second. But the front door, our iGo platform, I'm going to explain what the iGo platform is, but let me tell you, once you use it, you're never going to go back to the old systems. But it is our front door to the PRIB with the iGo platform. And the PRIB, we have created over 500,000. Matter of fact, we're knocking on the door of 600,000 customers created by our ambassadors, guys. I've seen people walk the stage here just a few weeks ago at our Accelerate convention that had created over 1,500 customers themselves. You say, well, Dave, how much did that cost them? Nothing. You get customers for free. And you're going to hear how as we move forward. Now, let's talk about travel, guys. $8 trillion industry. Now, we're talking about the stimulus package right now. Normally, they never even talk about the word trillion when you're talking about money, whether it be TV, newspapers, whatever. Now they're using the word because they're having to subsidize the public. And they're talking about 2 trillion to 3 trillion to subsidize. Think about it. The workers out there, the unemployment out there. Here we're talking about $8 trillion industry in Asia. $6 billion a day. Europe, $4.8 billion a day. United States, $2.8 billion a day. Latin America, $953 million a day. Africa, $487 million a day. But here's the dirty little secret. Here's what makes us successful and why iGo will always be the front door to the PRIB. People will search 10 to 15 sites trying to find the best price on any kind of a trip, whether it be a hotel, a flight, a resort, a cruise. They just search, search, search. And they're searching all these sites like booking.com, rentalcar.com, Kayak, Agoda, OpenTable, Priceline, Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, Trafalgar. You see the commercials, and they think they're going to all these different sites and they're going to find, oh, a magic number of a great price. Let me tell you, all of these sites, and there's a lot more than I talked about, are owned by two companies, either Booking Holdings or the Expedia Group. Together, they market over 190 billion just in 2018. And they control over 45 websites, which creates price parity. Today, they can say this site gets to have a $5 advantage. This site gets to have a $10 better price. But see here, we pass the savings on to you. Here's what I love. These are actual screenshots from the iGo platform, from the booking system, guys. Now I'm going to be comparing online pricing, which the public sees, which is like Expedia, Travelocity, Orbitz, hotels.com, to our pricing. Here's a hotel, New York City, 4.5-star hotel. On Expedia, that was the best online price, $339 per night. Our price, $179 per night. Same room, same pool, same bed, same pillows, same everything, same dates. $161 savings per night. 4-star hotel in France, $440 best price on Travelocity. Our price, $130 nightly, $310 savings. New York rental car, rentalcars.com had the best price, $221. Look at that, savings of $171. Guys, savings is earnings. Think about what you can do with that money. You can go buy dinner. You could go out and see, if you're in New York, go see Broadway. Get a good show. But also, we get these printouts at the bottom. Look at this. This first one, savings were $1,341. But look, you also get reward credits of $510. I'm going to give you a best example of what reward credits are. I fly American. Why? I'm in DFW, so that's where the hub's at. I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I may not always get the best price on American. I'll be straight up with you. I'll see a better price maybe on Delta, maybe United. I'm flying American. Why? I want my American airline miles. I want my American points because I can utilize for what? Discounts in the future, maybe a ticket in the future. Here, the same thing. When you use the iGo platform, you're building up credits that you can use in the future for future travel. And you don't have to build up a year's worth to get to use them. You build some today, you can use them today. But also, you can use them for shopping, and I'll get into that in just a second. The second one here, look at this, $316 savings. You got $695 credits. The third one, look at this. Now, this was Holton Bugs itself. See, when we met with Holton, it's funny. After about 5 hours of trying to just beat up the system and find some better pricing, he was like, I just can't believe these prices are real. He said, Dave, when I get there, am I going to have windows in the room? I said, yes. He said, better question, am I going to have a room? I said, yes. I said, HB, why don't you take one? Well, he did. He took a nice one. Matter of fact, it was one of those kind where, Miss Bugs, what kind of pillows would you like? Mr. Bugs, what kind of beverages would you like in the bar? What kind of excursions would you want? And he saved $1,589 versus the best online price. And he created travel reward points of 1,687 to use for future travel. Come back, he was sold. And that's where this unbelievable opportunity, Ibuumerang, sprang into growth. Your iGo platform supports hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights. Now I'm going to be straight up. Flights, we don't always have the best price on flights. Nobody does. We don't even get commission on flights. Okay, the airlines is not the friend of anybody, including travel agents. But we have them on there for convenience. Sometimes we do have the best price. I'll have to admit it, especially on international flights. Home, key. There's two companies out there sell the exact same database we have on homes. Some of these are multi-million-dollar homes that you can rent or lease for the week or longer. Those two companies, just to get involved with them, is over $20,000, and you have access to these homes. Here, they come with your iGo platform. Weekly stays, guys, if I told you some of the pricing on weekly stays, you wouldn't believe me. Matter of fact, sometimes when I'm doing a demo on stage, I'll mark them up a little bit so people will believe it. Once they believe and start cheering, then I say, hey, I lied to you. Here's the real price, and it'll be less. Our marketplace, think about it, guys. You can use your points. You got shore excursion, theme parks, outdoor activities, shopping rewards, playing golf, wine club, gift cards, restaurant savings, worldwide tours. And if you find a better price, you follow the instructions, you show it to us, you're going to get 110% of the difference in the price and reward credits that you can use on your next trip. I'm going to give you an example of how we created those 500,000 customers. Look at this. On the left, this is you once you get started. You're an ambassador. Now, here, our ambassador has the iGo platform. They're getting 100% of the savings because based on the package that they bought and the volume, they saved $424 on this trip. And this trip was, look at that, down to beautiful Cancun. But here's the deal. What we do is we send out what we call a boomerang. So now I say, hey, Joe, I'm going to send you something over. You're not going to believe the pricing on this platform. You say, Dave, does anybody really want to hear that kind of stuff? You remember when Kayak launched? I didn't make anything for it, but when I saw the pricing, I told everybody. I didn't know I was selling public prices. Here, my savings are 424. I send it to Joe. He takes a look at it. He finds that exact same trip and says, man, I'm going to Cancun. He saves $212. Now, remember, you're a member, you save 424. He saves 212. He saves half, 50%. Is Joe excited? Yeah, he is. He saved $212. He's probably going to call you up, Dave. Thanks so much, man. Can you believe I saved $212? I'm going to use that to take out on a catamaran. Go snorkeling. Well, here's what happens. He saved $212. The other half, the other $212 boomerangs back with 50% of it going right in your pocket because you notified Joe and sent him the platform. You made $106. Then CV goes into the regular compensation plan, which is phenomenal, and creates 140 in CV. Win, win, win. What's it called? The PRIB. So now I got cows over here to the right are wandering into my backyard. Who would believe that? Because I don't have cows, but hey, that's what happens when you don't have a fence in Texas. All right, so now we move down here, guys. Let's look at this. Here we teach everybody to create 10 customers. How much does it cost you? Nothing. So you create 10 customers. Now, that means you sent out 10 boomerangs. You got 10 customers. Hey, forget saving $1,500 a trip or whatever. Let's just say they save $600 annually. You got 10 of them. That creates $6,000 now in savings. When it boomerangs back, boom, $3,000 goes directly to you. The other half creates CV that goes into the regular compensation plan. Once again, the PRIB working. But here we build teams. I love it that they used a low number. A lot of people can't fathom creating a team of 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. What if you just create a team of 50? Maybe you got 5 and some of them got 2 and some of them got 3. Before you know it, you got 50. We teach them to send out 10 boomerangs. Now you created 50 customers. Now look at that 600 annual savings, guys. When it comes back, now it starts generating the PRIB, the residual income. We estimate it's about a 10% override. That's 58 a day, 1,726 monthly, $20,712 annually. Hey, not bad. What'd you sell? Nothing. So let's click on through here. Bam. Remember when I talked about rideshare? Well, we're about a month and a half into it to where we have created Vibe Rides. That's right. We're in the rideshare business. That's what I love about the PRIB. If we see, it's kind of like we have our own Shark Tank now. Everybody likes to watch Shark Tank on TV. People calling, hey, we want you to carry our service, our product. If we can see savings and rewards to the customers out there where we can get them better pricing, better environment, better whatever, it might fit into the PRIB. But rideshare fits perfectly, guys, because here's the deal. iGo is the front, but now we can build vertical opportunities into the PRIB. Vibe's the very first one. It comes in, guys. This is how now those 500,000 customers, now new customers, will be able to take advantage of not only iGo, but also rideshare. Let me tell you a little bit about rideshare, guys. 98 million rideshare passengers out there, 5.3 million drivers and growing. It's a $1.2 trillion industry. And hey, we don't need it all. But I love the concept we have because we're doing it different than anyone, guys. We have what's called the R3. We create 3 ways for people to earn with our rideshare. In the other models, if you're a driver, you can make money. Here, our drivers make money. If that driver refers another driver, he can now not only earn on his trips, he can earn when those other drivers are driving people, and he can earn when he refers customers to ride. 3 ways to earn. I'm going to do an example here. Let's just say the fare is $100. We'll break it down based on a $100 fare, guys. Got our disclaimers down here in the bottom. We don't pay on tolls, stuff like that. But in this case, on the $100, the driver gets 75%. He's going to make 75 bucks. Whoever referred that driver that drove that, they get $3, and $3 goes into the driver share pool. The rider, whoever's riding, someone referred them, they're going to get $3. And we have a $3 rider pool. Great way to earn, guys. We're talking $100. We talk to drivers. Hey, maybe it's only a $20 bill. Doesn't matter. Think of how many. They're saying over 15 million rides take place a day in rideshare. But let's talk about now. You're out there. You create 20 drivers. We were talking to drivers at our last meeting when we launched here in Houston and Dallas. Some of them take 30 to 35 trips a day, some more, some a little less. It's incredible. Do you boomerang? Well, I know the answer to that. If you don't, you're going to. Why? Because here's the deal, guys. We've made it so simple now to where you can, when you send your boomerang, it's got your code on there. People can literally just, bam, check it with their iPhone or whatever, take a scan of it. It's going to link it to you. So now they're your customer forever. And it doesn't matter whether they're wanting the iGo platform, take a trip, take a drive. Maybe they want to be a driver. We just launched here about, probably about 6 weeks ago, we launched our accelerator bonus. You know, I was up in Houston meeting with the team, and Holton, it was crazy when they said, you know, Dave, I want you to take a look at something. He said, here's what I'm going to do. And he said, I want to put it out there. I love it. He lets the field, the leaders that exceed certain levels, get to listen in on what the game plan is and put their thoughts in. But he wasn't happy with how many checks. We got tons of checks going out. He said, I want more to go out. I want to make sure we're taking care of those part-timers and those spare timers out there. Put this accelerator bonus in. Pay 7 levels, 15, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Those are all percentages per level. Guys, here's the key. This is why we're doing these Get 2 programs 2 times a day. Got some of the top leaders out there making these presentations. You just got to get people on it. Normally, guys, it takes 10 people active to collect all 7 levels. You get 2 during the month of May. Normally, you get the following month, you get all 7 levels. Now he's giving you the next 3 months. He just put a special promotion in place. Check that out. The people that put you on the call have all the information. But right now, guys, the timing can never be better. We just hit May. We're coming out of what's going on. I'm going to talk about that at the end. But I want to talk about the ways you can get started, guys. We also have our dual team that pays weekly. We have a left side, a right side. So if I get 2 people, I'll put one on my left, one on my right. As people above me, and as I start building and bringing people, they start falling left or right. Volume is created based on sales. On that sales volume, in this example, I have 10,000 on my left, 5,000 on my right. I get 20% of the lesser side. Bam, $1,000 bonus. And then it just starts over the following Monday building volume. You can get started here at Standby for only $49.95. You get 1 boomerang customer site, 5 boomerangs to send, 25% direct TSA bonuses. You get 25% of referral travel commission. Let me explain that. Here at Xstream, you find a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, maybe their daughter's getting married, they want a destination wedding, maybe a church group wants to go somewhere. You refer them to us, and then we take care of it. We book it. We follow up on it. When the commission comes in, we send you 25%. Can't get any better than that. Then I'm going to tell you right now, you want to get started at first class. I'll get to that at the end. But if you get started at coach, guys, you get 10 boomerangs. You get 50% now on your travel savings, your iGo. Who wants 50%? You want 100. You want 100%. You're going to do the same amount of work. You also get 10% on your lesser side. That price is $250, carries 150 CV. Business class, now we add cruises to your iGo platform, 25 boomerangs, 100% savings. That's where you want to be at the minimum, 12% on your lesser side. Here's the deal. We do what we call experiences. We just did one in Cancun last year, sold out in 1 week. 600 people went. 1 week. We've done them for 1,800 people, sell out 1 to 2 to 3 weeks. Here, by being business class, you get 1 week notice on all experiences before coach class or standbys. Coming in at first class, you get 2 weeks notice. Guys, the day will come when we sell out the first event through first class, and then we'll add extra weeks or extra days so that everybody else has a chance to get them. But at first class, you not only get everything business and coach class gets, you get your weeks, all of the marketplace stuff, 50 boomerangs, 100% savings. You get 15% on the lesser side. Now, right there, you're going to do the same amount of work, whether you come in at coach or first class. Why not put yourself in a position to maximize your earnings? It's $1,000 to come in at first class. Right now, there's a special $750. You want to check that out, guys. You want to get started as soon as you can. I'm going to click off of this because I want to talk to you just for a second, guys. You know, I'm in the travel business. I've been in it now, but I've traveled almost all my life. This is a unique time. I've never seen anything like this, but I want you to know, guys, you can, it's crazy that you can talk to anyone right now, and they're all thinking the same thing. I want to go somewhere. They've been cooped up at home. Now you see them actually coming out, protesting. They're ready to go. So Xstream Travel, let me tell you, nobody knows more than us. We get updates every day on what's going on in the travel world. We got Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, Charisma Resort, Sandals Resort. They send Lori messages every day. We're on top of what's happening in the travel industry. I was here when SARS was going on, the virus. I was here when 9/11 happened. I was in the business when Ebola happened, guys. And we're going to get through this. And when we do, travel has always boomed after those kind of crises. But here, the fact people have been booked at home. I was talking to my friend Ronnie, and he says, Dave, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. I'm getting out of here. And right now, the pricing is great, even better with our platform. So I'm telling you today, timing will never be better. Get started. Here at Xstream, we're gearing up. We're hiring more travel agents to come in, creating more travel agents, because we know what's going to happen. We know travel is going to exceed probably, I'm going to make a prediction right now. 2021 will be the biggest year of travel in our history. And it won't start necessarily January 1st, 2021. It's already starting because the prices are so good. People are booking. There's special deals out there. If you can't go, you can change it. Check out the policies on the refunds. But I'm just telling you, this is a golden opportunity. Look at this presentation. I've had cows in the backyard. I think everybody's hearing about Ibuumerang. And they're saying, how can we get involved? HB, if you're listening out there, we got to come up with something for the animals because they're kicking in. They're ready to get started. So, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope all of you achieve your goals and dreams. We got the leadership team here to help you do that. And my name's David Manning, and I look forward to meeting you somewhere on the beaches of the world. Thanks, and God bless.